Yo, 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 yo. What up, though? This is your boy, Chris B. Daniels, and welcome to another episode of World Rule Talk. So, how is everybody doing today? I know I'm doing fine. It's been a long day. Just dropped my son off at Salisbury. Took him home today. He spent spring break with me. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to jump on in here, talk about something, you know, it's important. I feel like it's important. So lately, I've been seeing a lot of comments on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, about people in their shoes, right? So I notice a lot of people nowadays own a pair of Jordans, and that's cool. If you can afford them, more power to you. But there's a lot of people out there that spends, I say that they'll take a car payment and buy a pair of Jordans. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yo, why? But if that's what you want to do and be irresponsible, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Just so somebody won't say nothing about you. But my thing is this right here. I bought a pair of Fubu's from Walmart just the other week because I needed something to wear to work really quick. My other shoes fell apart on me and I couldn't find another pair of steel toes in my size. So I just bought those to wear to work for right now. And I notice a lot of people, they look at Fubu like they look at Fubu as the laughing stock of shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, people make fun of other people for wearing Fubu, but don't realize that Fubu was started by a black dude. You know what I'm saying? A black man, right? And Fubu was big back in the day. Everybody had on Fubu. You know what I'm saying? How it ended up in Walmart, I don't know. And that doesn't matter. But what does matter is the fact that, you know your history behind the shoe. And it's like, and I mean, it has me scratching my head like, okay, people know Fubu was started by a black dude, right? But yet they still make fun of people for wearing them. It's for us, by us, you know? But people don't know the history behind what they wear as far as Jordans and Nikes and stuff like that. I recently asked a question in my group page on Facebook the other day. Let's talk about it. Shout outs to them. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't joined, join me. My name is Chris B. Daniels on Facebook and look for me under Let's Talk About It. You know. But anyway, I asked the question, who was the founder of Nike? And nobody knew. Nobody, right? Nobody knew the answer to that question. So I said, okay. So I told everybody, who the founder was or whatever. And what some people may not know is that Nike was originally called Blue Ribbon Sports. And this is not me, giving the history of Nike. I'm just letting y'all know that I do my research on things. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a knock to Nike or nothing like that. But again, I just wanted y'all to know that, if I'm going to wear something or support something, I'm going to do the history behind it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I feel like certain shoes are getting bashed by people. Like Felines is another one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why make fun of somebody for wearing Felines when they was probably a little more smarter about their money by buying a pair of Felines instead of a pair of Jordans. Because remember, um, all these shoes are made in factories and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then each shoe was made for like a couple of bucks, and they turn around and charge you $200-300 for the shoes. You know what I'm saying? And we go out here and, like I said, we'll spend half of the rent money just to buy a pair of Jordans. And the reason why I'm focused on Jordan so much is because I feel like it's what I call a bandwagon shoe. You know what I'm saying? One person loves them, and that person sees this person wearing them, so they gotta have. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. Now, I'll say this: Jordan, the Jordans were started in the '80s, and Michael Jordan, as far as his success, you know what I'm saying, goes, you know, he deserves his success. His success. I'm not taking that away from him. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you want to sit here and make fun of somebody who's wearing a pair of FUBUs or whatever shoe, you know what I'm saying, that's not Nike or Adidas, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, or Vans, you know what I'm saying, or hell, even them just so-sos, whatever, and you go out here and you spend your life savings to buy a pair of Jordans, you can't talk, because that tells me right there you're insecure. If you want to go out here and buy something that you can't afford or you probably can't afford, you know what I'm saying? And now you can look at rich people out here. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I'm bringing them up is because you never know. You might see people walking down the street in a pair of khaki shorts and a collar shirt or just a regular t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with some slip-ons or something. You never know. They could be millionaires. You never know that. Because the one thing that I've learned, rich folks don't walk around flaunting what they have. You know what I'm saying? Number one, that'd be dumb. And number two, they're a little more smart about, their money or whatever, their investments and everything. Now, you got the lower class people, you know what I'm saying? And this is me not knocking nobody. You know what I mean? Because we're all in the same boat right now. But you got people out here who rather walk around broke but look like they got money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the purpose of that? Wouldn't you rather have a fat bank account than some dope shoes, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And I'm just focused on shoes right now, so, you know, just bear with me. But I once heard I'd rather walk around with a plastic bag with the well, it's not quite right, but I'd rather walk around with a plastic bag with $3,000 in it or 30,000. I forgot the amount, but I'd rather walk around with a plastic bag with thousands of dollars in it than walk around with a $1,000 bag with nothing in it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how it went. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I heard it, but yes, that's a very powerful quote. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I'm like, okay, before you go out here and buy a pair of buy a pair of expensive shoes or whatever, make sure you got it to get, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, I don't know, just make sure everything checks out before you buy 'em. You know what I mean? Because again, people get killed over these shoes too, or the Jordans. I'm not sure how long it's been going on. Well, if it's even still happening today, because you really haven't heard anything about nobody else getting their shoes taken and being killed for them. But it's happened. You know what I mean? It has happened, and I feel like I said before, if you're going to buy a pair of Jordans, then make sure you have the funds to get them, and you better be damn sure that you can, I guess protect them with your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, that shoe to a lot of people is everything. Not to me though. Like I go out here and buy a pair of shoes with no name on it. I don't care. You know what I mean? Shoes are shoes to me. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's all I really wanted to say though, because I feel like you know people put too much importance on certain things. Now I may come back in here and talk about other trends and all of that. I don't know when, but I'll do it. If you guys want to talk about all these trends that don't make sense, we could talk about it. But right now, I was just focused on shoes because that seems like the most popular thing to talk about nowadays. The saying, what's that little saying? What are those? Like, I ain't even gonna lie, that they used to get on my nerves too. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Anyway, but yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about with you guys for right now. You know what I'm saying? You'll definitely catch me back in here on the next episode of Mission of 90s, where we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 2 in the Mortal Kombat series, a 3-part series. But for now, you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later. All right? Peace.
The feeling is mutual. Come in, take a seat, share your thoughts with each, and preach it when you speak, so we can share kinetic energy throughout the brainwave. Keep us balanced out and all on the same thing.